I've got letters to deliver today.
Oh, that's all the better. Let me help you deliver them.
No, I'm sorry, Lizzie. I have to do that myself.
Oh, please, Mrs. Jane.
No, Lizzie.
Oh, I'm just a poor old woman and nobody wants me to feel useful, for heaven's sake.
Just a moment. I think there's a letter for you.
For me?
Here, from Josie and Ellen.
Oh, from America. Well, just let me help you carry them.
Well, don't you want to read your letter?
Oh, I'll read it after I've helped you deliver the papers.
Oh, for God's sake, Lizzie, will you pick them up and bring them in?
Lizzie? Where are you? Lizzie? What the hell are you doing?
I was just looking for the crossword in the papers.
Bugger the crossword, give me those. I've just about had enough of you. So, have you heard anything about your parole yet?
No, not yet. Oh, Danny was in today. You know, that Mr. Fletcher, he's really nice.
Well, that's one school of thought.
I've been stupid. When I get out of here, there's not going to be any slip-ups. I'm staying with Danny. I thought about moving interstate. New start, you know. But then there's the question of Danny's school. Not that he's especially keen on it, but he's the sort of kid that sticks at things if you really want him to. You know, I can't get over how he's taken to Mr. Fletcher.
That's terrific. Excuse me a minute, okay?
Yeah.
Kay, is there a dog meeting on in the country tonight?
Looks like it. So what?
Oh, an old friend of mine rang me up last week, Billy Dawson. Said he had a greyhound racing tonight. You mind if I have a look? Thanks. Yeah, there it is, see? Royal Roger. God, I might have a bet for old time's sake, you know?
What makes you think I'd want your business?
Well, suit yourself.
Said it was a sure thing, did he?
Actually, he just mentioned it in passing, so if you're not interested, forget it.
At these odds, it doesn't look like it's got much going for it. All right. Anyone interested in a bet?
No.
Okay, Judy, how much?
Well, at those odds, $10. But if you'll go me a little higher, 80.
80? That's just about everything you've won.
So?
So, if I win, I'm top dog. If I lose, I'm out of business.
That's right.
What have you got against me, Judy?
Me? Nothing. It's just if you want to be top dog, you got to take your chances.
Okay. 10 to 1. I tell you what. For $80, I'll give you 12s.
Done.
How can I find somewhere to live?
How do you mean?
Well, when Mum gets out of prison. It's a place for us to live, you know. Oh, I'm not going back to Aunt Sheila's.
Well, I'll help you find a place if you like.
Well, that'd be great. We can't afford much rent, though. Although I won't be at school for much longer.
Well, you better talk to your mother about that.
Why?
Well, she might like you to go right through high school.
But that's how she got in prison, because I was at school.
Well, you better talk to her about it.
Well, what do you think?
Well, it's got nothing to do with me, Danny.
Why?
Look, Danny, I think there's something that we ought to get straight. When your mother gets out of prison, I won't be around.
But she said she liked you today.
Yeah, well, that's not the point. There's a rule, Danny. Ex-prisoners and prison officers, well, they're not allowed to see each other.
Why not?
Well, it's to avoid problems.
What kind of problems?
All kinds of... Look, Danny, I didn't make the rule. I just have to abide by it.
Well, what about me?
Well, what about you?
Oh, I'm not an ex-prisoner.
No, but you're in your mother's custody.
So then I won't be able to see you.
Well, not entirely, I guess, but not very often.
Does, doesn't it?
Look, Danny, you're a big boy now. Hey, I'm going to miss you too, you know. Danny.
I want a cup of coffee now.
Where's the paper?
Oh, over there.
5 and 2.
5 and 2.
What's up, Lizzie? You've hardly said a word all night.
Oh, a letter from Ellen and Josie.
Not bad news.
No. Well, sort of. The treatment's going to take much longer than they thought. It's not that I don't wish them well, but I do miss them.
How long's it likely to take?
Dunno. Maybe a couple of years. Josie's going to be okay, so that's the main thing. Oh, the rate's going to start.
At the head of the others is Margot's lad,
the big
followed
one,
by
girls.
Gypsy Princess, Daisy Chain and Gay Abandon. It's Charlie's uncle still in front with Royal Roger challenging now. It's going to be close, but as they go to the line, Royal Roger gets his head in the front. It's Royal Roger from Charlie's uncle.
Well, what do you think of that, then? Now, let's see. $80 at 12 to 1. That's $960 and no cents. Thanks.
You disappeared pretty fast at breakfast.
I had to get on duty.
I suppose you thought it was funny last night.
Of course not. Why should I?
Just as well.
Look, I gotta go.
The book's still operating.
What?
I said the book is still operating.
But they won't bet. Not after last night.
How will they know?
The grapevine.
I'm still in business. I'll pay that bitch back when I've got the money.
Look, it's got nothing to do with me.
Oh, yes, it has, Linda. You're the only person who can get to the other blocks.
I can't. My parole's coming up soon.
I'm telling you, Linda.
Oh, but they won't bet.
If they don't, I'm holding you responsible.
I don't know how they expect me to take time off. No one else puts things away.
Well, good morning, Miss Bennett.
Is it?
It's good to see you feeling better.
No thanks to you.
Anything more to report?
I told you, Inspector. I'm a prison officer, not a member of the police force. Now, has anything further happened about the assault?
We haven't come up with anything yet, if that's what you mean.
As I'd have expected.
Can I see Tracy Morris?
I'll get her.
Could I see you before you go?
Oh, and Inspector, don't forget you haven't signed in yet.
Yes, you're,
Meg Jackson?
Yeah, look, I'd just better sign this, otherwise Happy Jack will have me in solitary.
In a way, this is none of my business, but I thought you should know. I've been present at several interviews between Mr. Morris and his daughter. I'm certain he knows nothing about the heroin smuggling.
Yes, I tend to agree.
But I thought he was the principal suspect.
Well, he was, but we checked him out and he's clean.
Does that mean you're at a dead end?
Sort of, but we still got Tracy.
Oh, she won't say anything, even to her father.
Well, we're going to try a new approach, new strategy.
Well, Morris, all home comforts. What's wrong? Nervous? If you'd been arrested in Thailand, you'd really have something to be nervous about. Over there, they shoot people who peddle narcotics. They take the problem seriously.
I wasn't peddling narcotics.
Oh, they were for your own use, were they? Now on your feet. Look, don't worry. I've given up trying to help you. Yes, help you, Morris. To stay out of prison. Now, come on. We're going to see Inspector Grace.
Why?
Why don't you ask him?
Please, Miss Bennett, I didn't do anything.
I can't help you anymore.
What happened to you? I had nothing to do with it.
I'll tell you one thing. When you're convicted, you'll probably be sent back to this prison. And I'll be waiting for you.
You're still working in with him, aren't you? You're trying to scare me.
On your way. Well, go on, Morris, hurry.